welcome back to today's video. So I have a makeup tutorial today on this look right here. So this is a look that was very highly requested. I've been wearing it in a ton of past videos of mine, and I've also just been wearing it so much in my everyday life here, whether I'm going out at night, whether I'm just around doing whatever during the day. I feel like this is just an easy go-to look of mine lately. I've been loving all the products that I've been using to kind of put this look together, so it's just been a go-to look of mine. So I'm going to share that with you guys today if you want to stick around and see how I got this perfect everyday look using a bunch of amazing products. Then just keep on watching. Alright guys, let's get started with priming our face. I'm going to use today the Pure Cosmetics Correcting Primer. This is the one I just showed you guys in my haul video, and I'm just going to put it right in the T-zone. Alright, so then I'm going to use the Amazing Cosmetics Line Smoother Plus Primer. This is the primer that I use under my eyes. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and dab it under my eyes. This really smooths out any lines you have under your eyes and then keeps your concealer from, creasing into those lines as well. So I've been loving this. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and I'm just going to just dab it all around the under eye area here. Okay, moving on to foundation now. I am going to use the new Giorgio Armani Power Fabric foundation that I just did a whole review and demo on because I am obsessed with this foundation. It is so good. I can get over 8 hours of wear with this without any touch-ups, and my skin stays flawless the entire time. Take a pump and put it on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to dab it on my skin. And then taking a damp beauty blender, we're just going to blend that into the skin. This just blends so well and just kind of honestly becomes a one with your skin. Alright, so we got the foundation on. I'm going to move on to brows next. I always do my brows right after my foundation. I'm not going to torture you with watching me do my brows, so I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back with the good old brows on. We're going to move on to eyes now. I'm going to take the Armani Eye Tint in number 24. I've been kind of using this to prime my eyes lately. I ran out of the cream nude eyeshadow that I always use, so this is kind of similar. So I've just been kind of priming my eyes with this, and then it just kind of lays down a really nice base for your eyeshadow. So I'm just going to take this flat shader brush here and just kind of pat that into the eye. Alright, now that we have our eyes all set to go, I have been obsessed with this palette for weeks now. This is what I've been using almost every single day. It's one of these little Viseart Theory palettes, and this is in the shade Minx. It's kind of like these warmer tone shades right here. I've been using this nonstop. So we are going to dab on into this guy today. What I'm doing, I'm going to do the exact same look that I've been always doing. I've been taking this middle brown shade right here. We're going to put that into the crease. Just going to take a Hakuhodo brush here. And all I'm going to do is just kind of work this into the crease. And then taking another little shader brush like this, I'm going to go into this first cream shade right here. I'm going to apply that all over the lid. And then taking another little fat fluffy brush here, I'm going to take just a little bit of this darker brown shade right here. And all I'm doing is I'm just going to place it right on the outside of my eye right here. Just kind of blend that out right into the outer crease there. And then finally going back with this same shader brush here, I'm going to go right into this shimmery, kind of light golden, pale cream color. I absolutely love this for finishing off the lid. And I'm just going to take this color and just dab it onto the lid right like that. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. And then I'm just taking my crease brush again, and I'm just going to kind of go over all of that in the crease again just to make sure it's all blended. Alright, so we got the eyeliner on for today. I just used my Inglot number 77 Blacker Gel Eyeliner with the Makeup Forever, that pointed brush that I showed you guys. I will link everything that I used down below in the description box, so that's where we are right now. I'm going to move on to the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner. This is what I use to tightline the upper lashes. Just makes your lashes look thicker and a little bit more bold, so I always do this step. And all I do is just get right up into the lash line and just push this into the lashes. Okay, next we're going to curl the eyelashes. This is the Surat Eyelash Curler. Okay, this is the lash combination that I cannot get over. I love these two together so much. It's the Revitalash Volumizing Primer followed by the Tarte Man-Eater Mascara, which I did a review on as well. These two together make my lashes insane. So I'm gonna start out with this Revitalash Primer. This primer works so good with every mascara. It makes them always look more full, and I'm obsessed with this primer. I've talked about this on my channel before. It's actually like a bright blue, and it just really makes any mascara just look so much better. So I just kind of like wiggle that onto the lashes. And then before that really dries, I'm going to take the Tarte Man-Eater Mascara, which is another new love of mine. I love this mascara. I'm just going to go over that Revitalash primer. Okay, so look at that eye compared to the one with nothing on. Like, it looks like false, insane eyelashes. The combination of those two, telling you, it is so good. Okay, so now that we got the whole kind of like upper eyes done, I'm gonna go on to concealer. And the concealer I've actually been pulling out recently is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I started pulling this out when I did have the bruising because this is so full coverage. So I've been pulling this out recently because this is just such an oldie but goodie. I've had this for a long time. You can see I've used quite a bit of it. So this is in the shade NW20. So I'm gonna take a pump of that, and that's the only thing that I hate about that concealer, that it's in a pump. I wish it was like in a wand or something. So I'm gonna just take that concealer and just dab it around the eye area here. And then taking that same beauty blender, I'm just gonna blend that into the under eye. So we're gonna move on. I'm gonna set the under eye concealer with the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydro Powder. I'm gonna shake a little bit of this into the cap, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the under eyes with this. I'm just gonna take what is in the cap right here. I'm gonna take a clean beauty blender. I'm gonna dab it into that powder, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press it like right into the corner of my eyes here. But I am gonna take it around the nose a little bit. That just keeps everything nice and perfect around that area. So I'm gonna let that sit looking all funny for a little bit. We're gonna move on to a bronzer for now. This is the IT Cosmetics Sunshine in a Compact. I've been obsessed with this. I love it. It's a matte bronzer. The color is perfect, and that's what I'm using today. I'm gonna take my Tom Ford bronzer brush, and we are just going to bronze up. Make it look like I've gotten some sun, because I sure haven't. Especially in California, because we've been getting so much rain. All right, then I always go over my bronzer. This is just something I always do. I take a clean like powder brush and I just kind of go over everything just to make sure I didn't go a little overboard with my bronzer, which, never happens. So now's the time I'm just gonna sweep away this powder under the eyes and just kind of make that look a little flawless there. That By Terry powder seriously makes your skin look like a porcelain doll. Like, it's insane. I love that for setting the under eye. I'm just going to sweep all of that away and just blend that into the T-zone a little bit. Okay, moving on now, we are at the blush stage, and this blush, I am telling you, is an absolute must. I've been wearing it constantly. It's so beautiful. It's the Chanel, the new one for 2017, the spring collection. It's in Elegance. It is so perfect. I am going to take my Hakuhodo brush, dab it on into this blush. Oh my gosh, I love this blush so much. And I'm just going to apply this to the cheeks. The most beautiful color. All right, we're gonna finish up the under eye area now. Before I forget, I'm gonna take this middle brown shade again, the color that we used in the crease to start with. I'm just gonna take some of this and smudge it under the lash line, the lower lash line there. And this brush is seriously the best for like smoking out shadow under the eye. It's so soft. It doesn't like scratch up your skin, which I've tried so many brushes that do that. All right, so we're gonna finish it off now with the MAC Extended Play Lash Mascara. All right, so I'm gonna go back with the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner Eyeliner Pencil. I'm just going to line the lower lash line with this black pencil. Now you can skip this step if you want. There's so many times where I do like an eye look like this and I just do the shadow underneath the lashes and that's it. But today I'm just kind of feeling, and what I've been doing lately is just applying a little bit of this to the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm just gonna apply it and push it right into the lashes just like I did with the upper lashes. All right, now we're done with the eye look. So we're gonna finish this up. Not many more things to do here. I'm gonna use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is the liquid in Moonstone. Kind of obsessed with this too. I just squirted out a ton. You do not need this much highlighter. So I'm just gonna take it, I'm gonna dab it into the cheekbone area here. You guys are gonna see like how insanely beautiful this is. This has been one of my absolute favorite highlighters lately. All right, we are just about done finishing up with the lips now. I have been obsessed with this Colourpop lip liner. This is in the shade Skimpy. I've been kind of rotating between this one and the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner for kind of this look that I've been doing. And I'm just gonna use this one today because it's super cheap. It's like a $5 lip liner and it's so good. All right, then I've been using the Tom Ford Blush Nude Lipstick. This is what I've been wearing in like the past many videos of mine. I just cannot put this lipstick down with this like lip combination here. How perfect is this lip combo? I've been loving it. Now, sometimes I will take the Marc Jacobs Moon Glow Lip Gloss and add a little bit to it, but today I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. So here is the final look. So that is it for this tutorial on my go-to look lately. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out, getting ready with me today. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. Again, all of these products, brushes, anything that I'm mentioning in this video, I will link down below in the description box as well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this tutorial, like this look. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.